In this video, I'm going to be breaking down 5 mistakes successful men make to repel high quality women. It's going to be a screen share presentation. I'm going to go through everything in a very tactical manner. So at the end of this video, it's more so like a webinar or a training. You know the leaks in your process to fix to finally date the high value women that you know you deserve as a successful man. Let's dive in. All right, guys, welcome to the presentation. Like I said, we're going over 5 mistakes successful men make that repel high quality women. And this is very frustrating because a lot of guys that I work with in my one-on-one coaching program, they're successful. They have their career put together and they come to me because they're dating single mothers. They're dating older women. They can't actually date and retain and go out with the women they truly want to go out with. And they know they're deserving of it. They've worked hard. They have their career in line. They're competent, but there's a gap, there's a lapse in their dating success, in their dating process. And these are the 5 most common mistakes successful men make to repel high quality women. And if you'd like me to send you this presentation personally, DM me success on Instagram and I'll send it to you. That's at The Real Game with 2 L's, okay? Now, number 1, and these do go in progressive order, okay? Because, and what you'll hear me talk about a lot is how I teach dating. I'm a dating coach. How I teach dating is very business-like. I see it through a business lens. I've been an entrepreneur for years of my life, and I view dating very similarly, in a very analytical way, very tactical way, because that is the quickest way to make progress, in my opinion. When we cut through the fluff and we get tactical and we get strategic, we can then plug your leaks, fill the gap, and have you dating the high-value women that you actually want to date. So step 1, or number 1, mistake. Your mindset around women in dating is destroying natural attraction. How I teach dating for my guys is very psychologically based. Why is that? A woman's psychological tendencies, her biology, her true nature, that's never going to change. And she feels your energy. She feels how you behave and carry yourself around her. Now, what dictates that in you? Your mindset, right? So that's why mindset is king. Mindset, aka your belief system, dictates your behavioral patterns and your decision making. Your behaviors and your decisions shape the entire dating world for you. Mindset is the foundation of my program for a reason. It also dictates, like I was saying, the energy you exude, which women can pick up on immediately. They have spidey senses for your confidence, for your certainty, for how sure of yourself you are, your insecurity or your security. They feel these things because it comes out in your tonality. It comes out in the questions you ask them. It comes out in how you touch them. It comes out in all these little ways, and women feel them. That's why fixing it is massively, massively important. Because a lot of times too, a successful guy won't carry over the career success confidence to the dating success confidence because he hasn't had much dating success. And so he leaves his confidence that he has in the office at the fucking door. The problem is you need that same level of confidence with women. So most likely your current mindset fears about getting used again. A lot of successful guys that have a little bit of money have been used quite a bit from women. They've been manipulated. You have concerns about getting played. You think she's incredibly valuable. Okay, this is a scarcity fear. This is a scarcity fear around replacing her because in the past, your dating life hasn't been fluid, you haven't had abundance, and so you cling to women and you put them as so valuable, which causes you to fall into scarcity. A lot of times, successful guys also undervalue themselves and your worthiness of attractive, high-quality women. You undervalue yourself in your mind's eye, and so as a result, women see you as less than. As a result, psychology and biology says they will not date a man that's less than them. They will refuse. You view value as looks and beauty alone. This is a massive problem. Massive problem. And we'll get into what you need, but you cannot view quality as just the hottest piece of ass on the street. You absolutely cannot. There are more elements to a woman. There are more elements to what a woman is when it comes to being high quality that are going to greatly affect your life and your experience and your relationships. And that alone could be a huge problem when it comes to how you vet and how you select the women you go out with, which can lead you doomed from the start. So here's the mindset you need. Your dating life is in your hands. A lot of guys place blame. Successful men less typically do that because you have a very accountable mind, because that is what it takes to be successful in your career. But you need to take radical accountability. okay? Saying it's just women and it's just dating and modern feminism, then why are other people doing really well with women? It's not that. It's how you're playing the game. You need to understand that your behavior will dictate the results that you get with women because you will bring out the masculine or the feminine sides in women. The worst sides you've seen in women, the sides of women that have used you or manipulated you, you brought that out because you let it happen. You need to come to terms with these things. You were soft, you were so nice, you were giving, you let her do whatever she wants. They naturally abuse power. They can't help it. But if you hold frame, which we'll talk about, you won't see that side of women. You are not going to put women on a pedestal. When you put them on a mental pedestal, I'm telling you, they will walk all over you. And you have to be able to discern, just because she's attractive does not mean she is the world and, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful, oh my God. Stop it. I'm going to smack you. Okay? You are comfortable walking away from women. If you're never feeling like you are, that's a massive problem. You need to demonstrate that you have leverage. When you have leverage, you're willing to walk away from a deal. Same thing with women. You must have the confidence and the certainty to date any woman. It doesn't matter what she looks like, how much younger she is than you. You should have bulletproof, ironclad confidence in your value and who you are as a man to date women. And you're going to make her prove herself to you beyond her looks, effort, respect, loyalty, character. You have to be vetting for these things. If you're just going for the most attractive girl, that's when you start talking to a stripper. And of course, it's going to go poorly. Of course, you're going to get used. You have to be aware. You have to be vigilant about these things. Number 2, mistake. Your process around finding women is low effort and random. You need a way to consistently attract high value women. Okay? If you are going to the bars a few times a week with your friends, or whatever the case is, and you meet 1 or 2 women out there, why do you think you're not dating high value women? You're meeting 4 women a week, 1 of which had a boyfriend, the other 2 you don't hear from again. Oh no, what's happening? Your lead flow sucks. It's terrible. You need to have lead flow. You need a process. You need to be able to spend literally an hour a week and have inbounds coming to you. That is called lead flow. Okay, it's the same in business. And so if your process is low effort and random and sporadic and you're meeting a few women a month, how on earth are you going to vet and find the high quality women you want? It doesn't make any sense. And the importance of volume is this. The way in which we find and meet women is exceptionally important. Volume is important in dating high quality women because a lot of them are not. By nature, right? It's more rare air. And so for you to be able to swift through and find them, you need to look through the herd. It's simply numbers. You need to have the volume to vet and find. So most likely your current process. Friends, social circles, acquaintances type thing. You've dabbled in online dating. I'm guessing you're already going to tell me it doesn't work for you, or you're not matching with high quality women online, but it's because your profiles are terrible. And I can guarantee that because I work with guys and I've seen them. You occasionally out at the bars, but quality lacks. Right? Where are the women? Oh, it's just my area, it's just my location, this, that. It's because you're not putting yourself in the right positions online and in person to attract the quality of women that you want. It's that simple. This is the process you need. You need polished and optimized online dating profiles. All you need is 6 images across all different apps and Instagram. This will 5 to 10x your matches and quality overnight. How do you get 6 images? You can hire somebody. You can be strategic with your friends, right? When you're at dinner, when you're out, when you're traveling, you get images. I offer a service. You can fly to Los Angeles and do it with me in person. All of these different ways are very, very, very important. These 6 images are going to bring you leads like this every single day. While you're sleeping, while you're working, while you're traveling, while you're at the gym, you will get inbound leads and matches from, sending likes, because you invested in your presentation. You are a product in the marketplace, okay? You're a product in the marketplace. This is 2025. We need to be optimized. And these 6 images will last you a minimum of 2 to 3 years. Invest in, get a good haircut, wear clothes that fit you well, right? I like black, and get these images done. You also need an efficient in-person strategy, okay? It's fantastic if you're already approaching women, but is it converting? And are you approaching women that are worth your time? And so if none of those things are happening, you need, 1, a strategy around where you're doing it, when you're doing it, and how you're doing it. You need context-based approaching. You should generate leads in your day-to-day life outside of the bars, outside of alcohol. Like while you're running errands or at the gym or at the coffee shop, filling up gas. Every time you leave your house, is an opportunity to meet higher quality women, most likely because you're most likely in a big city or a good area. They're all around you. They're all around you. You need to start talking to them. You need to learn how to approach women consistently and confidently using context-based approaching so that we can convert at a very high clip. If you don't know how to approach, you're going to approach 20 women, get maybe one Instagram, one number. You know how to approach, you get 15 out of those 20. That's the massive conversion difference when you know how to use context-based approaching. I have a lot of videos on that as well. Number 3, you lead with money. It's a massive mistake, okay? Here's the problem with this. Money probably doesn't mean much to you, fine, but it's not about that, okay? It's not about that. It's the emotional leverage and frame you set from the get-go. It is the foundation of the dynamic that you are setting as a man. Women smell weakness like a shark in water, and anything that you do for them that they don't specifically earn, to be really, really frank, is weakness. Valentine's Day, yes. Christmas, yes. Birthday, yes. Fair and fine. A random Hinge match you're taking to a concert that's $2,000, not fine. A brand new girl you met at the gym you're taking to Nobu on the first date, not fine. Okay? They smell that as weakness, desperation, and a chump. I don't care if you're a billionaire. They see you as a fucking chump. Listen to me, okay? I trust me. When you lead with money, you throw your frame away and give her the power, and women can't help but abuse the power. This is female psychology. They're not meant to have power. You give them the keys to the kingdom and you give them the power when you do all this stuff for them, and they will abuse it. They literally cannot help their own behavior. So what does this look like? Inviting her on trips or events, nice dinners on the first date, giving her gifts within weeks or months of knowing her, obviously giving her money directly, doing things for her without her explicitly earning it. And these are symptoms of a larger cause, right? These are all mindset symptoms. This is like, oh, I'm just so used to just like throwing money at the problem because I'm rich and like I'm successful. And so I just throw money at the problem. Like that always fixes it. Not with women. Maybe short term, but not long term. It's also like, oh, I don't want to lose her. Oh, she's so special. You pedestalize her in your mind. And so in your mind, she's worth so much that you give her all this and then are wondering why she left, right? So there's symptoms of a larger cause. Here's how you fix it. First date should be around $50. That is it. You want to go to a nice hotel bar? You want to go to a nice lounge? One drink each. That's it. Drinks at a nice place. If you're going to do something else, keep it minimal. Okay, keep it very minimal. Do not let them sucker you into pain. They will try. They will see you have success and they will try. High value women are not needing expensive first dates. They're just not. I don't care if she's beautiful with great behavior. If she actually is high value, she will be happy wherever you take her. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Number 4. Your texting is terrible, causing a massive leak in your process, okay? Texting is 90% of communication with women. And you need to use it to maintain frame, escalate interest, and set dates. That's how important it is. It really is fundamental in your dating life. Because you can meet a girl at a charity event or at your nice Equinox gym, and there could be maybe an initial interest. If your texting is bad, I guarantee it kills all attraction, drives her away. Wasted lead. So this is a massive leak in your process, your funnel of women to dating and to dates if you can't text. It is literally the lever that makes or break her interest over time. Here's what not to do, okay? You don't shower her in attention and validation. I don't care how successful you are. Women only interpret your value based on how you treat her. That is it, okay? Yes, great, you're a multimillionaire, awesome. They literally can only interpret your value based on how you treat them. So if you're hyper successful, but you're showering her in compliments and validation, she will see you as pathetic and weak. You text her all day long, she will see you as a bum. I don't care what companies you run. This is female nature. This is why you cannot mask your dating problems with success and money. Because women, yes, it gets more in the door, sure, but immediately it doesn't matter. Trust me. Don't send emojis. Do not be enthusiastic. It leaks your frame. Don't text her all day long and respond immediately. She'll see you as a bum. And don't text more than her. She sends one message, don't send 5. Okay? I don't care. I don't care what you think in your mind. Don't do it. Here's how to fix it. You should be texting in spurts randomly throughout the day. Use texting as a tool to set plans or transacting our attention to hang out with her in person. That's it. This is not to make her feel good. This is not to be all lovey-dovey. This is, okay, I'll give you some attention. I'll make you laugh a little bit. Great. 4 plans to see you in real life. Be super direct and assertive with making those plans. We're hanging out this week. We're going to grab a drink this week. Let's grab a drink on Thursday. Boom, boom, boom. Presume the plan. A man with a plan, a man that's assertive, a man that's bold, triggers in their mind, yes, he can take care of me. He's competent. All good signs. Leave her wondering in conversation to maintain mystery, increase the value of your attention. The value of your attention is what dictates her driving need for more of it. If your attention is worth nothing, they won't want it. So how do you increase it? You increase it by having it be scarce. You increase it by leaving conversations mid-conversation. You want to give them a taste and want them to want you more. If you give them everything up front, the value goes to zero because they already had it. Number 5, you catch feelings and lose frame entirely. Okay, this is such a common problem between successful guys. I don't know why. Maybe it's because they don't like the effort of dating and so they just want to have a girlfriend and be done with it. Whatever the case is, your behavior is always going to be important with women, but especially high value women. Okay, the game does not end because you went on a few dates with her or you slept with her. The game never ends. Women are women, but especially with high value women that have a plethora of options, they expect a guy to know the game. You most likely are an extremely rational and logical thinker, but that always backfires with women. Successful men are successful because of their train of thought, their intelligence, their work ethic, etc. A big component of your success is the way you interpret, perceive the world, and process information, right? You're a logical thinker, you're rational. Here's the problem when it comes to applying that same thought process you have to women. They are not. They are the opposite. They're emotional. They are backwards thinking. They're illogical. And so you cannot take that same train of thought to women, or you're just going to end up with hookers. You have to relearn frame and retention tactics for high value women. How you retain a girl that's a 5 and likes your money, it's not the same as retaining an 8 with great character. It's not. And you need to be precise about this. Here's how to not to do it. Okay. Don't move extremely fast and talk about the future. That will nuke it immediately. Guarantee you. I don't care how good of a person she is. You move extremely fast. You talk about, oh, we should do this and we can go here. And in 4 months, I'm going to go to Aspen. You want to come with me? No. I don't care how excited you are. I don't care if you're already going to Aspen. I don't care where the hell you're going. Don't do any of that. Mention you're going, but don't invite her. Okay? Focusing less on your work and more on her. Never prioritize her. Never, ever, ever. She fell for the guy she fell for, not the guy you're becoming. I don't care if she wants more attention, she wants more time. Cut it. Cut that objection. Don't cut the girl. You don't have to cut the girl yet. Pandering and appeasing to her happiness, stop it. I bet you're a nice guy. I bet you want to spoil her, but you can never make them happy forever. And so what you need is respect. Letting her do and get away with worse and worse behavior. As time goes on, do not get laxed. Do not get more forgiving. Do not become a man that lets her do whatever she wants because you're more comfortable with her and you like her more. This will end it sooner. It's backwards thinking. Here's how to fix your frame. Always keep work number 1 and her second. She should always know that. And she'll always like and respect you for it. Never try to make her happy. Do not listen to what she says verbally. Women say things verbally to test you and debate you. They don't want these things. They want you to tell them no and have law and order. Only spend and reward when behavior is deserving of it. Do not randomly buy her things. Do not randomly take her to nice things. Unless she's clearly putting in behavior that you like, massages, cooking, cleaning, effort, anything, then reward. She doesn't do it, no reward. Always tell her you're willing to walk away and you will be fine. Maintain massive leverage. When you're a high value guy, when you're a successful guy, you need to remind women of how you could replace them immediately. You need to remind women that you have a plethora of options. She won the lotto with you. That is genuinely how the frame should be. When this is truly the frame, she will never, ever, ever leave you and be spotless with her behavior. These are there's a ton of mistakes, but these are the 5 most common ones. And if you're a successful guy, I work with guys one-on-one to help them be incredible with women in dating, fix all their issues for life. This is an evergreen skill, guys. How you behave and how you date and how you deal with women is always going to be necessary in your life. So DM me the word success on Instagram. I will send you this Myro presentation personally, and I'll also talk to you about my one-on-one program I have specifically for successful men. I'll see you in the next video.